Welcome back to Swine Web Industry Perspectives, presented by Farm Health Guardian, Digital Biosecurity in Real Time with Rob Hannum. Welcome, Rob.
Hi, Jim. It's great to be here.
You guys are doing some great and innovative things in the industry, and there's lots of discussion about disease risk in pork production today. Why are we hearing so much about it?
We're hearing so much about it because it is ramping up. If you look at the main disease that's on people's mind, PRRS, respiratory disease, it's been around for a while, but it's increased. Despite efforts for the industry, for farmers and veterinarians and everyone, there's been lots of investments in biosecurity equipment on farms and procedures for washing trucks, yet PRRS still is increasing. I read a stat that it's up 80% in the past 10 years. And some of the strains, the variants of PRRS that we're seeing today are quite devastating, very high mortality, and it's spreading in different parts of the Midwest.
So we got some more questions here, Rob, but give me a background about you and Farm Health first for anybody that's not familiar with the company.
Yeah, great. Farm Health Guardian. So we're a digital biosecurity platform. We're focused on helping swine producers, integrators to manage their biosecurity. Our goal is to help you increase your biosecurity compliance. That leads to fewer disease breaks and healthier pigs and more profit for your operation. So we're trying to help producers today that if they've got a disease issue, we're trying to help them contain it so it doesn't spread to the rest of their system. If they're clean today, if they have, don't have disease issues, we want to help you keep it that way by strengthening your biosecurity program.
So animal to animal disease transmission is an obvious pathway, Rob. Are people movements also a risk?
People movement, the human factor is a huge risk because we're human and we've got these protocols or procedures that we're supposed to follow all the time. But we know that disease does move around between farm to farm, um, you know, inadvertently with people. There's a concept called downtime, and our listeners will all be familiar with it. And the reason we have that is because we can carry that disease inadvertently without knowing. And so the veterinarians are recommending you don't go today, you wait 1 or 2 or 3 nights down. And just the concept of having that tells you people can transmit the disease. So what we're trying to do is help operations really understand, are the people following those procedures that we've set out for the operation? Do they know it? Do they know, if they can or can't go? And just making it easier for them to know and follow biosecurity rules.
So Farm Health Guardian talks a lot about real-time data and digital biosecurity. Why do you feel that's important?
When we first started asking producers how they handle downtime and biosecurity rules, how do they communicate that? A lot of it's on spreadsheets or it's a printed document, a big chart that's in the lunchroom. And as soon as you print something out, it's out of date. So the rest of our industry, transport, market decisions, genetic decisions, they're all moving quickly. But our biosecurity decisions and biosecurity communications have been lagging. But it doesn't need to be that way. We can be communicating changes in biosecurity rules or health status in real time. We can know through digital technology whether the people and the trucks in our operation are following the biosecurity rules we've set out or not.
So Rob, how are you addressing real-time monitoring with your technology?
Well, one of the things we're very proud to have launched this year is a new mobile app called Protocol Farm Visits. We've had a mobile app for years, and we've been building and improving and building and improving and making sure it worked and making sure, it didn't drain your battery and make sure the visits to a farm are recorded easily so it's easy for visitors, it's easy for workers. And we've launched a brand new version of that earlier this year in January. Protocol Farm Visits, it's working great. And it just makes it easier for workers to know and follow biosecurity rules. There's tools like a downtime lookup, downtime planner built right into it. There's contact information, biosecurity information for each farm in your production system can be on the app. So for visitors and workers, it's one tap away. It's all in one place on the app, and they can just look it up, click, and know the information.
How did you come up with the ideas for what features the Farm Health Guardian app should have?
Lots of times in technology and software, you learn from your customers, and we certainly did that. We saw customers that had their own kind of makeshift mobile app for driving directions, so their drivers didn't get lost. They had, PDFs or spreadsheets with driving directions, with information about how to enter a property, and they were sharing that on email as a PDF file, which is kind of clunky, or text messages. And so we learned that this is information they need to communicate, but the way they're doing it today can definitely be improved on. And that's what we built those features into the new app. We're proud to have launched that this year.
I look forward to seeing the progression, Rob. Thanks for joining the Swine Web Industry Perspectives.
All right. Thanks, Jim.